Want to speak real Thai from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at ThaiPod101.com.
Hello guys, I'm Jay and today we are going to do 10 phrases to amaze native speakers. So if you want to amaze native speakers, you have to watch this lesson. Okay, let's begin. ขอบคุณแต่จริงๆแล้วฉันไม่ได้เป็นเจ้าของภาษาหรอก Thank you, but I'm not a native speaker actually. ขอบคุณแต่จริงๆฉันไม่ใช่เจ้าของภาษาหรอก Thank you, but I'm not a native speaker actually. To say this sentence, like someone might have probably complimented you on your Thai and you got to say this sentence, meaning that your Thai must be very good. ฉันจำคำศัพท์ภาษาไทยใหม่ๆได้ประมาณวันละ50 คำ I can memorize around 50 new Thai words a day. ฉันจำคำศัพท์ภาษาไทยใหม่ๆได้ประมาณวันละ50 คำ. I can memorize around 50 new Thai words a day. Seriously? Really? Can anyone do that?
No.
If you try, who knows? ฉันจำคำศัพท์ภาษาไทยใหม่ๆได้ประมาณวันละ10 คำ. 10 is 10, like 10 words. I can memorize around 10 new Thai words a day. Maybe that's more practical. ฉันดูหนังไทยได้โดยไม่ต้องมีซับไตเติล I can watch Thai movies without subtitles. ฉันดูหนังไทยได้โดยไม่ต้องมีซับไตเติลI can watch Thai movies without subtitles. Yeah. Like there are a lot of good Thai movies in Thailand, like mostly action movies. Do you know Tony Jaa? I think he's quite famous abroad. I'm not sure if you have watched his movie, but like his movies are pretty good. You should try, find and watch. And it's a good way to learn Thai. ฉันเข้าใจที่เธอพูดทุกอย่างดี. I completely understood everything you said. ฉันเข้าใจที่เธอพูดทุกอย่างดี I completely understood everything you said. ฉันเรียนภาษาไทยด้วยตัวเองหมดเลย I'm learning Thai all by myself. ฉันเรียนภาษาไทยด้วยตัวเองหมดเลย I'm learning Thai all by myself. It's very impressive. Like for me to learn English or to learn other languages, I need to go to classes. But if you can learn it by yourself, like of course everyone will be impressed. ฉันเรียนภาษาไทยมา10 ปีแล้ว I have been learning Thai for 10 years. ฉันเรียนภาษาไทยมา10 ปีแล้ว I have been learning Thai for 10 years. If you have been learning Thai for 10 years, I guess your Thai must be very good. Like must be very good, like 10 years. I have known some foreigners who learn Thai like 5 or 10 years and their Thai is like equally as good as me. It's a long time and if you like Thai language, then you can master it. นอกจากจะรู้ภาษาไทยแล้วฉันยังพูดภาษาอื่นๆได้ด้วยนะ Apart from knowing Thai, I can speak a few other languages as well. นอกจากจะรู้ภาษาไทยแล้วฉันยังพูดภาษาอื่นๆได้ด้วยนะ Apart from knowing Thai, I can speak a few other languages as well. If you learn Thai, if you know Thai, one language that you definitely be able to understand is Laos. Like Laos language is very close to Thai. Like for me, I have never learned Laos before, but because I'm a native Thai, when Laos people talk, I kind of understand 60 to 70% of what they're talking or writing. ผมจะพูดภาษาไทยให้ได้เหมือนเจ้าของภาษาภายใน3 ปี I'll speak Thai like a native speaker in 3 years. ผมจะพูดภาษาไทยให้ได้เหมือนเจ้าของภาษาภายใน3 ปี I'll speak Thai like a native speaker in 3 years. This is a determination. Seriously. 3 years, I think you can achieve that. I mean, if you're very determined to succeed. ภาษาไทยทั้งสนุกทั้งง่าย Thai is fun and easy to learn. ภาษาไทยทั้งสนุกทั้งง่าย Thai is fun and easy to learn. แค่ปีเดียวฉันก็คล่องแล้ว It took me only 1 year to be fluent. แค่ปีเดียวฉันก็คล่องแล้ว It took me only 1 year to become fluent. If you can do this, I think everyone will be impressed. The sentence sound difficult because it's difficult to be fluent in any language at all. But I have seen someone who can be fluent in a language in a year. I think it's achievable. So, just keep trying. Okay, we are done for today. Today we have done 10 phrases to amaze native speakers. Now you guys know how to impress and amaze Thai people already. Anyway, thank you for watching me, and please don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.
Welcome to Introduction to Thai. My name is Alicia, and I'm joined by...
Hi everyone, I'm Jay.
In this lesson, you'll learn the basics of Thai pronunciation.
Do you know that, like English, the Thai alphabet is divided into consonants and vowels?
In Thai, there are 21 consonant sounds and 18 basic vowel sounds. By using all of these sounds, you can form every single word in Thai.
Still seem complicated? Well, how about this? Of the 21 consonant sounds in Thai, you already know 18 of the original sounds.
That's right. If you're a native English speaker, then you already make these sounds every day.
You can also ignore 14 of the vowel sounds for the very same reason.
So the only thing standing between you and perfect Thai pronunciation is 3 new consonant sounds and 4 new vowel sounds. Let's hear Jay pronounce the unique sounds of Thai.
The new consonant sounds that you have to learn are r, j, and ch. And for the vowels,
One big difference between Thai and English pronunciation is that all final consonants in Thai are unreleased. Take the previous example for love.
rak.
Do you notice how air in the final K sound is not expelled? This is true for all final consonants in Thai words. If an English speaker were to attempt to say this, however, they would tend to say something like ruck. It's a natural habit to release the final consonant sound. Okay, let's listen again.
Rak, rak.
How about this word, which means thinking in Thai?
It will sound like this. Kid, kid.
So just keep in mind that the last consonant in a Thai word is always unreleased. Thai is a tonal language. That means 2 seemingly similar words, or ones that sound the same for Western learners, can have 2 completely different meanings, simply depending on their respective intonation.
For example, glai and glai. Glai means far and glai means near.
The meanings are totally different, with a small change in the intonation. So just bear in mind that tone is just as important as spelling in Thai, as it can be used to distinguish the meaning of one word from another.
Thai is comprised of 5 tones in total: middle, low, falling, high, and rising tones.
You need to learn the Thai tones because a word in Thai can mean different things when a different tone is applied.
Mai, 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 mai. Middle, mai, mile. Low, mai. New, rising, mai, not or burning. High, mai, would or question word when asking. And falling, mai, silk.
So, as you can see, with different intonation, the meaning changes.
To complete our introduction to the pronunciation lesson, I'll point out that the overall syllable must be spoken with the correct tone.
There are no shortcuts to learning Thai tones. The only way is to practice speaking and listening to Thai regularly. Imitating words in different tones, like the one in this example, is a very useful way to practice. Well done! Let's wrap up this lesson by recapping what we've learned. In this lesson, you learned that Thai has 21 consonant sounds and 18 vowel sounds. Pronunciation of all final consonants in Thai is silent. And in Thai, tones are very important, as a similar word with a different tone can have a different meaning. Hi everyone! Welcome to the Ultimate Thai Pronunciation Guide. In this lesson, you'll learn the top 5 Thai pronunciation mistakes to avoid. These are common mistakes that Thai learners tend to make, so pay close attention and make sure that you don't make these same mistakes too. Are you ready? Then let's get started. Many learners cannot differentiate their Thai R's and L's, mainly because they cannot produce the rolled R sound. You cannot use the English R from right to approximate the Thai R either. Instead, the English R will be rendered like an L sound, essentially making it no different as to whether you're saying right or light to Thai speakers. If you can't contrast the sounds clearly, you might mistakenly say the word for stealing
รัก
instead of the word for love in Thai.
รัก
As you can see, it's crucial that you do not make this mistake. To correct this problem, you'll have to learn the proper way to pronounce the rolled R sound in Thai. But don't worry, stick with us and we'll teach you the trick to pronouncing this sound in Lesson 6. Unlike some languages, such as English, all final consonants in Thai are unreleased. Take the previous example for love.
รัก
Do you notice how air in the final K sound is not expelled? This is true for all final consonants in Thai words. If an English speaker were to attempt to say this, however, they would tend to say something like ruck. It's a natural habit to release the final consonant sound. In order to pronounce this word properly, however, you want to stop just as the back of the tongue contacts the roof of the mouth. Never release the air of final consonants in Thai words.
รัก
This is a really common sound in Thai, so it's important that you can pronounce it correctly. This sound exists in English too. It's simply the NG sound in words like sing or ring. Unlike English, however, this sound can exist at the start of a word in Thai. Practice by first saying sing and then bouncing off of the word. Next, say the word sing internally in your mind. Do not pronounce the SI sound, but do pronounce the NG sound. Gradually, try to isolate the NG sound by itself. We'll cover this sound in more detail in Lesson 4. These are two P-like sounds.
เพอ เปอ
The first is like the P in pan, while the second is like the P in span. English does not differentiate between these two P sounds, but Thai does. The first P sounds like a traditional English P that you would recognize. The second P is trickier, sounding like a soft B sound. It is not the same as the B sound, however, which is much harder. This P sound is said without aspiration, meaning you should not release a burst of air when pronouncing this sound. Place your hand over your mouth and compare the words pan and span. Note how there is a burst of air in the first P, but none in the second. We'll take another look at these sounds in more detail in Lesson 5. Thai is a tonal language. Tone is just as important as spelling in Thai, as it can be used to distinguish the meaning of one word from another. Thai is composed of 5 tones in total, i.e. middle, low, falling, high, and rising tones.
ไม่ ใหม่ ไม่ ไม้ ไหม
There are no shortcuts to learning Thai tones. The only way is to practice speaking and listening to Thai regularly. Imitating words in different tones, like the one in this example, is a very useful way to practice. We'll teach you all you need to know about Thai tones in Lesson 8. Now you know the top 5 Thai pronunciation mistakes to avoid. Try to be careful so that you don't make these same mistakes. In the next lesson, we'll start learning Thai vowel sounds. What's your biggest challenge with Thai pronunciation? Is it one of these top 5 mistakes? Let us know in the comments. Stick with us and you'll overcome it quickly. See you in the next Ultimate Thai Pronunciation Guide lesson.
Do you know how to say I love you in Thai? In this lesson, you'll learn 3 different ways to say it. Let's start with how to express your feelings to your loved one.
ฉันรักคุณ ฉันรักคุณ ฉันรักคุณ
Or if you want to explain those butterflies in your stomach, you can say
ฉันหลงรักเธออยู่ ฉันหลงรักเธออยู่ ฉันหลงรักเธออยู่
And when you feel that I love you is not enough, you can say
รักที่ฉันมีให้เธอไม่สามารถอธิบายได้ด้วยคำพูด รักที่ฉันมีให้เธอไม่สามารถอธิบายได้ด้วยคำพูด รักที่ฉันมีให้เธอไม่สามารถอธิบายได้ด้วยคำพูด
You just learned 3 different ways to say I love you in Thai.
Today we're going to talk about 4 techniques to help you stop translating in your head. and instead start thinking in your target language. This will allow you to have conversations with ease, read smoothly, and better understand native speakers. These are 4 methods to help you think in a new language. Number 1. Surround yourself with your target language. This way, you'll be completely immersed in the language. Without realizing it, you'll learn pronunciation, sentence structures, grammar, and new vocabulary. Play music in the background while you're cooking, or have a radio station on while you study. Just use one of our endless podcasts available to you. These are easy to listen to in the background while doing other things. Number 2. Learn through observation. This is how we all learned our native languages as kids. Words will develop their own meanings that relate better to your target language, rather than meanings that are translated directly. Number 3. Speak out loud to yourself. Even if you're a little embarrassed, it forces you to listen to how you speak. It makes it much easier to spot simple grammar mistakes. Number 4. Practice daily. If you practice everything for only one day, you won't retain the information you learned. The brain can realistically only focus for about 30 minutes. So studying a little every day allows you to absorb better. Follow these steps and have patience. You'll soon be able to achieve your language learning goals. Just make sure to remember these 4 methods. Sign up for your free lifetime account. No credit card required, and you'll get the best free online resources.
Hey everyone! Welcome to your monthly review, the monthly show on language learning, where you discover new learning strategies, motivational tips, new study tools, resources, and where we show off learners like you speaking the language. That is, if you're brave enough to participate and become language learning famous. All the materials mentioned in this video are available for you right now on our website. Click the link in the description to sign up for your free lifetime account and start speaking in minutes. Okay, today's topic is why your worst days are the best days to study. So, have you ever had a day where you planned on learning language and you just couldn't go through with it? Even if learning a new language is your personal goal, something that you really want? Well, today you're going to learn 1. Why these bad days happen, and 2. Why you'll get your best work done on your worst days. Let's start. Why bad days happen with language learning. When I say bad days, I don't mean when you're too busy or when life gets in the way. These things are unavoidable. I mean days when you're just not in the mood. It's a perfectly good day. The sun is shining. No bad news. But you just can't get yourself to study. You're just wasting the day. So, here's why they happen. First, it's the law of diminishing returns in action. What does this mean? Think of it as eating pizza every day for 5 days a week. On the first day, the first 2 slices are great, but by the 3rd one, you're feeling queasy. It's not as good. And by the 5th day, you're sick of pizza. That's the law of diminishing returns, when the benefits start decreasing over time. And it happens with language learning. When you first start, you learn a lot of phrases and it feels good. You're excited. But as time goes on, you don't feel like you're learning much. And this affects your mood and motivation. So you're not as excited to learn anymore. So you start having bad days. Second, bad days happen because you overthink things and ruin it for yourself. It's like dreading going to the gym. Let's say you went yesterday. You have to go again today. So you're dreading it all day long. I gotta go again. You set yourself up for a bad mood and a bad day. Third, bad days are a natural part of the cycle. Some days will be good. Most days you'll feel indifferent. Some days will be bad. But that's completely natural, and anyone with long-term projects and goals feels the same. And fourth, you can't be on 100% of the time. So just like days can't always be good, you too can't always be on and ready to go all the time. Again, just a realistic and expected part of the journey. Now, let's jump into the second part. Why you'll get your best work done on your worst days. So, why will you get your best work done? First, it's not that bad once you start. Once you've spent 10 or 15 minutes learning a language, it's not so bad. People say the same thing about the gym. If you show up and put in a bit of time, it gets easier. Second, it's overcoming a mental barrier. What I mean is, When most of us have bad days, our brain automatically says, okay, can't be done today. Stop, we're done. But if you just work through it, you don't take these bad days so seriously anymore. And that means you're more likely to stick with your language learning goal. This brings us to the next point. Third, it's your best work because working on a bad day only strengthens your habit of language learning. Remember, habits are what will help you master a language over time. If you can stick to a habit on a bad day, your habit only gets stronger, and it will lead you to fluency. And finally, fourth, it just feels good to overcome something. Imagine you have a bad day, but you still put in 10 minutes of language learning. It's a real sense of achievement. And it doesn't matter if you do a 10-minute lesson or a 5-minute lesson. The fact that you made some progress on a bad day will give you the motivation you need to keep going. Now, speaking of lessons, here are this month's new lessons and resources. First, the Best of 2018 Language Learning Cheat Sheets. If you want to get access to all of our conversation cheat sheets that we sent out this year, here's your chance. Download this PDF bundle right now. Next, the brand new Supermarket Cheat Sheet. With this cheat sheet, you'll learn must-know shopping phrases and vocab for meats, vegetables, and all products that you'll find in a supermarket. And finally, the most common adjectives. If you're a beginner and don't yet know these adjectives, then this is a perfect chance to boost your vocabulary. This 1-minute lesson will get them stuck in your head, guaranteed. To get these free lessons and resources, just click the link in the description below. All right, everyone. Now we're asking you to submit a video or audio file of yourself speaking the language. If you do, you'll win 3 free months of access to our learning program, which includes your very own teacher. Here's the challenge for you. Yes, everyone watching this. Record a 30-second to 1-minute video or audio clip. Introduce yourself in the language. Share your name, where you're from, and why you're studying this language. And you'll win a 3-month Premium Plus subscription. To submit, click on the link in the description. Sign up for your free lifetime account. Then, fill out the form. Attach the audio or video file, and press submit. We may feature you in next month's episode. So a lot of learners will see you and your progress, and will hopefully get inspired to improve and master the language. To submit a recording, click the link in the description and follow the instructions on the page. So thank you for watching this episode of Monthly Review. Next time, we'll talk about how to set achievable language learning goals and resolutions. In the meantime, submit your recording if you're brave. Like and share this video and leave a comment to tell us what language learning tactics you'd like us to talk about. See you next time. Bye!
Hello guys! Welcome back to Thai Top Words. Today we'll be doing 5 major cities in Thailand. Okay, let's get started. กรุงเทพ Bangkok กรุงเทพเป็นเมืองหลวงของประเทศไทย Bangkok is the capital of Thailand. I'm from Bangkok, so I'm a Bangkokian, like a real Bangkokian. So the word กรุงเทพ sometimes we call it กรุงเทพมหานคร for a longer version of กรุงเทพ or กทม a shorter abbreviation of กรุงเทพ But do you know that the real name of กรุงเทพ is actually the longest capital city name in the world? It's actually very long. I'll try. กรุงเทพมหานคร อมรรัตนโกสินทร์ มหินทรายุทธยามหาดีลก พบนพรัตน์ราชธานีบุรี รมอุดมราชนิเวศมหาสถาน อมรพิมานอวตารสถิต สัตตทัตติยวิษณุกรรมประสิทธิ์ It's very long, even I can't pronounce every word. Phuket Phuket ฉันชอบไปภูเก็ต I like going to Phuket. I think this is one of the most favorite place foreigners love to go when they visit Thailand. I mean, the island is like superb, its sceneries is like beautiful, and I mean, the food is like really, really delicious. เชียงใหม่เชียงใหม่เขาไปเที่ยวเชียงใหม่ He goes to เชียงใหม่ Chiang Mai is actually to the north of Thailand, so I think it's one of the most popular, if not the most popular, city in the north. So the weather is a bit cooler than Bangkok, and they have their own culture there, and like it's great. ชลบุรี ที่ชลบุรีมีนักท่องเที่ยวเยอะ There are many tourists in ชลบุรี Do you know Pattaya? Like the beach, the famous sea in Thailand, Pattaya. Like Pattaya is actually located in Chonburi. That's why there are a lot of tourists there. อยุธยา อยุธยาเคยเป็นเมืองหลวงของประเทศไทย Ayutthaya used to be Thailand's capital city. So if you like to travel to historical places, then Ayutthaya is one of the places that you have to go. Okay, we are done for today's lesson. Thank you for watching. Have you been to any of these cities or any other cities in Thailand? If you do, please let us know in the comment below, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and visit our website at thaipod101.com. See you next time. Bye bye. Hello everyone. Welcome to Top Words with me, Jay. Today we are going to do the 10 lines you need for introducing yourself. Okay, let's begin. ฉันมาจากประเทศไทย I'm from Thailand. ฉันมาจากประเทศไทย I'm from Thailand. I'm Jay and I'm from Thailand. Specifically from Bangkok. You can use this sentence to introduce yourself. ฉันสนุกกับการฟังเพลง I enjoy listening to music. ฉันสนุกกับการฟังเพลง I enjoy listening to music. What kind of genre do you like? Like for me, I love pop and acoustic. I know not many people love acoustic, like it's very niche, but I loved it. In Thailand, we have all types of genre. Like there are a lot of artists in Thailand. My favorite is called Stamp. Yes, it's the stamp on a letter, but that's the name of the artist, and he's very good. You should check that out. ฉันอายุ26 ปี I'm 26 years old. ฉันอายุ26 ปี I'm 26 years old. So ฉันอายุ is I am, and then you put your age in between, and then you end with B, which is years old. So ฉันอายุ26 ปี I'm 26 years old. In Thailand, girls prefer not to tell their age. I mean, if they are young, it's fine. But if they are a bit older, then they don't feel comfortable to say that. ฉันอาศัยอยู่ในกรุงเทพ I live in Bangkok. ฉันอาศัยอยู่ในกรุงเทพ I live in Bangkok. Luckily, my place in Bangkok is in the metropolis area, so it's around the train station, so it's very convenient for me to travel around. But as you know, Bangkok is very huge, so if you live somewhere further away, then yeah, that's a problem for traveling around Bangkok. And I used to have that problem before because when I was younger, I lived quite far away from the heart of Bangkok. ฉันเป็นครู I'm a teacher. ฉันเป็นครู I'm a teacher. ฉันเป็น is I am, and then followed by your occupation. For example, I am still a student. I would say ฉันเป็นนักเรียน I am a student. ฉันได้เรียนภาษาไทยมา1 ปี I've been learning Thai for a year. ฉันได้เรียนภาษาไทยมา1 ปี I have been learning Thai for a year. ฉันได้เรียนภาษาไทยมา I have been learning Thai for, and then if you have been learning Thai for 2 years, 3 years, then you just put that at the end. ชื่อของฉันคือ J. My name is J. ชื่อของฉันคือ J. My name is J. This one is pretty easy, huh? J is actually my nickname, and I have my real name and my surname. But Thai people usually call each other by their nicknames. I mean, if you have a Thai friend, you would understand this because Thai names, a common Thai names are very long, so it's very difficult to remember. That's why we have nickname. หนึ่งในงานอดิเรกของฉันคือการอ่าน One of my hobbies is reading. หนึ่งในงานอดิเรกของฉันคือการอ่าน One of my hobbies is reading. I love drawing. I have my own blogs and I love writing. So that's my hobby. So what is yours? ฉันเรียนภาษาไทยจาก thaipod101.com. I'm learning Thai at thaipod101.com. ฉันเรียนภาษาไทยจาก thaipod101.com. I'm learning Thai at thaipod101.com. I study other languages. For example, Japanese and English. This is a very useful website. ฉันโสด I'm single. ฉันโสด I'm single. This one is quite funny, but if you're close to the person, then yeah, you can use that. And that is the end of today's Thai words. Hello everyone. Welcome back. I'm Jay, and today we are going to do 10 phrases you always want to hear. Let's get started. คุณถูกแล้ว You were right or you are right. คุณถูกแล้ว meaning you were right or you are right. You say this phrase when someone do something right or correctly and then you want to say, oh, you have done it right. You have done it correctly. So you said คุณถูกแล้ว คุณทำกับข้าวอร่อยมาก You are an excellent cook. คุณทำกับข้าวอร่อยมาก If you have been to any restaurant or if you have a girlfriend, a boyfriend who cook for you and you want to compliment them, make them feel good, like regardless whether the food is good or not, you can say this word to them. คุณทำกับข้าวอร่อยมาก ฉันคิดถึงคุณ I miss you. ฉันคิดถึงคุณ meaning I miss you. You say that a lot, like you can say that to everyone you love. Or you want to make the sentence softer, you put the word นะ at the end. For example, ฉันคิดถึงคุณนะ ฉันคิดถึงคุณนะ or you want to make it more polite. You can say ฉันคิดถึงคุณนะคะ or ฉันคิดถึงคุณนะครับ ฉันซื้ออะไรพิเศษมาให้คุณด้วย I bought you something special. So like for a special occasion like Christmas or Valentine's Day or New Year and you have bought something for your special ones, you can use this phrase. ฉันซื้ออะไรพิเศษมาให้คุณด้วย ทำได้ดีมาก You did a great job. ทำได้ดีมาก So this is a way to compliment someone. For example, if you were a teacher and your students have done well in exam, you could say this phrase. ทำได้ดีมาก You have done well. You did a great job. ปลายเดือนจะมีโบนัส There'll be a bonus at the end of the month. ปลายเดือนจะมีโบนัส This phrase, I like it. For Thai companies, normally we don't give bonus at the end of the month. Normally we give it out at the end of the year. So rather than saying at the end of the month, you can change it to at the end of the year. So in Thai it would be ปลายปีนี้จะมีโบนัส ปลายปีนี้จะมีโบนัส So maybe this makes sense instead in Thailand. พักผ่อนเถอะ วันนี้ฉันทำความสะอาดเอง Take a break. I'll do the cleaning today. I wish someone said this to me sometimes. I have to be the one cleaning for myself, which is okay. If you want to impress, I don't know, like your parents, your father, mother, your boyfriend, by cleaning a room for them, cleaning a house, you can say this to them. พักผ่อนเถอะ วันนี้ฉันจะทำความสะอาดเอง มีงบไม่จำกัด The budget is unlimited. If you work for a company, like if you got assigned to buy something or to come up with some project and your boss might say, okay, just do it, like the budget is unlimited. มีงบไม่จำกัด วันนี้คุณดูดี You look great today. I love this phrase. We love to hear people compliment you, like how you dress up, right? I mean, like, yeah, you dress well. You look great today. วันนี้คุณดูดีมาก then will make us very happy so yeah คุณคือผู้ชนะ you are the winner คุณคือผู้ชนะ meaning and you're the winner so informally you say คุณคือคนชนะ so either คุณคือผู้ชนะ or คุณคือคนชนะ so you're the winner congratulations thank you guys for watching we are done for today so are these phrases something that you want to hear anyway please don't forget to subscribe our channel and see you next time bye bye hello guys I'm Jay and welcome to Top 25 Thai Phrases. Okay, now let's begin. สวัสดี Hello. สวัสดี or in English it means hello. Like you used it every day with everyone you want to use it with. And when you do it with adults, you do like this. สวัสดี or with friends like สวัสดี สวัสดี Goodbye, we also use the same word, สวัสดี so when you're going to separate from your friends or like teacher or your parents, you can say like สวัสดี สบายดีไหม how are you? When you meet a person or meet people, anyone like random people on the street or even like your friends, your close friends, your parents, your teachers, also say like สบายดีไหม how are you? สบายดีI'm fine. And when people ask you back like สบายดีไหม how are you? And you want to tell them like I'm fine. You say สบายดี ฉันชื่อ my name is ฉันชื่อ is my name is. You use it often, right? To introduce yourself like ฉันชื่อ J. My name is J. Easy, isn't it? ใช่ Yes. ใช่ In English, it is yes. Have you studied? You want to say yes, I have. You just say ใช่ ไม่ no. Or you want to say no, you say ไม่ ขอโทษ sorry. When you do something wrong and you feel very, very sorry, you want to apologize to the person. You say ขอโทษ And if you do something wrong to people who are older than you can also do this and say ขอโทษ at the same time ขอโทษ ขอบคุณ thank you. And when you feel like you want to say thank you to people, you say ขอบคุณ ขอบคุณ thank you. ไม่เป็นไร it's okay. ไม่เป็นไร means it's okay. Like if people want to offer you something like, okay, do you want a coffee or you want tea? And you said, oh, it's okay. I don't really want it. You can say like ไม่เป็นไร or maybe like sometimes you hurt yourself and people say like, are you okay? You just say like, no, I'm fine. You can just say like ไม่เป็นไร อะไร what? This one I use often. What? You can say what? You said อะไร อะไรนะ อะไรอะ If you want to be polite, you said like นี่คืออะไรคะ or you want it to be rude, you said อะไร It's like same as like other languages, right? So it depends on your tone as well. ที่ไหน where ที่ไหน ที่ไหน is where. When you want to ask for direction or like places, you use this quite often, like ที่ไหน เมื่อไหร่ when เมื่อไหร่ เมื่อไหร่ is like you want to ask when are you going to school? When is the lunch break? You use this like เมื่อไหร่คุณจะไปโรงเรียน means like when are you going to school? ทำไม why? Okay, why? Like ทำไม Yeah, so it depends on your tone, right? And you want it to be like more of like a question. You raise your tone up like ทำไมอะทำไม ยังไง how ยังไง ไปที่นี่ยังไง ไปที่นี่ยังไงอะไปที่นี่ยังไงคะ like you raise the tone up a bit. คุณพูดภาษาอังกฤษได้ไหม Do you speak English? คุณพูดภาษาอังกฤษได้ไหม Remember to raise your tone up at the end when it is a question. กี่โมงแล้ว What time is it? What time is it กี่โมงแล้วกี่โมงแล้วตอนนี้กี่โมงแล้ว like what time is it now อยู่ที่ไหน where is อยู่ที่ไหน where is it like where are you now คุณอยู่ที่ไหนตอนนี้ไปยังไง how do you go to if you want to ask how do you get to the train station in Thai you might ask จะไปสถานีรถไฟยังไงคะจะไปสถานีรถไฟยังไงครับอะไรนะ I beg your pardon actually this is more of like what right I mean but in a more polite way to say what you said I beg your pardon if you remember อะไร means what so you just put the word นะ to make the sentence softer like อะไรนะอะไรนะ for example ยินดีที่ได้รู้จัก nice to meet you ยินดีที่ได้รู้จักนะคะยินดีที่ได้รู้จักครับ like nice to meet you เท่าไหร่ how much this one is my favorite because I go shopping quite often so I use this one quite often as well เท่าไหร่เท่าไหร่ is how much this product this goods this clothes you use this word like เท่าไหร่อันนี้เท่าไหร่ meaning how much is this ลดหน่อยได้ไหม can you lower the price ลดหน่อยได้ไหมลดหน่อยได้ไหม meaning can you lower the price if you go to Thailand you have to use this one definitely ลดหน่อยได้ไหมคะ make it a bit cuter people will lower the price for you for sure believe me ฉันคิดถึงคุณ I missed you I always say these words to my friends and like to like your family like to everyone like okay so in Thai you say ฉันคิดถึงคุณ for guys you say ผมคิดถึงคุณ I miss you nice ค่ะ แล้วเจอกัน see you later so when you are going with friends and you just like going to separate them like going home for example you say เจอกันนะแล้วเจอกันนะคะแล้วเจอกันนะคะ thank you guys for watching what is your favorite phrase so far okay anyway please don't forget to subscribe the channel and see you guys soon bye bye hi guys I'm Jay and today we are going to do top 25 Thai nouns let's begin ห้องน้ำ toilet you always want to go to toilet right I mean yeah so it's very useful word like where is the toilet you just ask ห้องน้ำอยู่ไหนคะ for girls and ห้องน้ำอยู่ไหนครับ for guys taxi see like the same word just like different accent and if you go to Bangkok you can find a lot of taxi like taxi in Thailand is everywhere and it's very cheap สนามบิน airport bin actually means flying so if you remember that like เครื่องบิน is airplane and สนามบิน is airport รถเมล์ bus in Thailand we have a lot of buses but some are not air-conned so like for me I don't like taking bus in Thailand it's very hot ป้ายรถเมล์ bus stop ป้าย actually means board or like signboard so when you combine both words together it becomes ป้ายรถเมล์ bus stop ป้ายรถเมล์อยู่ที่ไหน where is the bus stop ตุกตุก motor rickshaw taxi I think if you want to visit Thailand you want to try this one out ตุกตุก cute isn't it the sound ตุกตุกit's like a 3-wheel taxi สองแถว truck taxi it's not truck and taxi it's actually this taxi that looks like a truck you don't normally see it nowadays it's very convenient though รถไฟ train if you have noticed so far we have the word รถ in front of every word the word รถ actually means vehicle or car so when you put that like in front we know that you're talking about some vehicle ฉันเดินทางโดยรถไฟ I travel by train เรือ boat strange as it sounds but we do travel by boat in Bangkok. Yes, we do. It's one of the popular transportation in Bangkok because Bangkok is divided by a big river called Chao Phraya. So sometimes we have to cross the river. So if you want to say, I travel by boat, you can say ฉันเดินทางโดยเรือ motorcycle. You see a lot of motorcycles in Thailand. There are a lot. It's really a lot. That's why sometimes when you cross the road, it's a bit dangerous because like you might bump into some motorcycles there. I ride a motorcycle. In Thai, you can say ฉันขับรถมอเตอร์ไซค์สามี husband. We used it in writing, speaking sometimes in a formal situations. So normally, like in Thailand, if you want to refer to your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, or wife, you just say แฟน like นี่คือแฟนของฉัน people that you are in relationship with. อาหาร food. อันนี้อาหารอะไร อันนี้ this is อาหาร food อะไร what kind of food is this? Or maybe you want to ask if this food is spicy อาหารนี้เผ็ดไหม Is this food spicy? เครื่องดื่ม drink เครื่องดื่ม means drink. If you want to say I want to order a drink, you can say ฉันอยากสั่งเครื่องดื่ม So my favorite Thai drink so far is Thai iced tea. Have you tried it? You should, because like it's one of the best. น้ำ water. If you want to say I want to drink water, which you have to say quite often if you are going to Thailand because it's very hot. ฉันอยากดื่มน้ำ ฉันอยากดื่มน้ำ I want to drink water. ห้าง department store. If you want to say I want to go shopping at a department store, you can say ฉันอยากไปช้อปปิ้งที่ห้าง ฉันอยากไปช้อปปิ้งที่ห้าง I always go to a department store because like there's a free aircon there. โจร thief. For example, your mobile phone got stolen and you want to explain that your mobile phone got stolen by a thief. You can say มือถือของฉันโดนโจรขโมยไป My phone got stolen by a thief. ตำรวจ police. So when we have a thief, we have a police. The sentence I want to call a police in Thai is ฉันอยากโทรหาตำรวจ I want to call a police. And if you want to call police in Thailand, you just dial this number 191. โรงแรม hotel. I want to reserve a room at the hotel. You can say ฉันอยากจองห้องที่โรงแรม ฉันอยากจองห้องที่โรงแรม บ้าน home. บ้าน home or house. Me, I'm living with my family in a house. I don't know what to talk about. Like, there's nothing to talk about house. ครอบครัว family. A normal, typical, traditional Thai families, they live like 10 people in a house, like grandparents, parents, kids. ครอบครัวของฉันมี4 คน There are 4 people in my family. พ่อ father in Thai is พ่อ So if you want to make it more polite or more formal, like when you're writing or like you want to address someone's father in a polite way, you say คุณพ่อ แม่ mother คุณแม่ You put the word คุณ in front of the word พ่อ and แม่ to make it sounds more polite. คุณแม่ของคุณชื่ออะไร What is your mother's name? Easy, isn't it? So, yeah. ลูก daughter or son. So if you want to say daughter, you can say ลูกสาว สาว means like female. And for son, you can say ลูกชาย like male. So ลูก means kids, like your kids. daughter ลูกสาว and son ลูกชาย P older brother or sister. So if you want to be specific, you want to say that this is my older brother, you say พี่ชาย พี่ชาย and older sister, you say พี่สาว พี่สาว For example, like me, I'm J, and if I'm older than you, regardless that I'm your family member or not, you call the person พี่เจ พี่เจ to give respect to the person that the person is older than you. น้อง younger brother or sister. If you want to refer to younger brother, it is น้องชาย and younger sister น้องสาว If you find someone that's younger than you, you say น้อง น้อง So if you're older than me and I'm J, right, you call me น้องเจ It's kind of give like this cute like feeling of adorable. Like the person, like if you saying this to me, I will feel like, oh, you're very nice saying this. Done. Okay, we are done for today. Thank you for watching me. Today we have done top 25 Thai nouns. Can you remember them all? It's okay if you don't. But please don't forget to subscribe our channel. See you next time. Bye. Yay. Right. Hello everyone. Welcome to top 25 Thai verbs. ไป go like you go somewhere ฉันไปโรงเรียน I go to school กิน eat so you can use it with everything at all and sometimes we use it with water too like in English you use drink you drink like water you drink juices but in Thai you can say กิน for water as well like ฉันกินน้ำ like I drink water like ฉันกินข้าว Actually I love this word a lot because like I eat a lot and I love Thai food my favorite is Tom Yum Goong I think everyone knows about this dish anyway like it's famous worldwide I guess Thai herbs and shrimps and I know it's like spicy soup in Thai so yeah you should try ดื่ม drink ดื่ม is more grammatically correct but like speaking wise you can use both like ดื่ม beer I drink beer ดื่มน้ำ I drink water ดื่ม anything ฟัง listen ฟังดนตรี I listen to music ฉันฟังวิทยุ I listen to a radio พูด speak for example you want to say like I can speak Thai ฉันพูดภาษาไทยเป็น like talk you also can use this word like ฉันพูดคุยกับเพื่อน I talk with my friends yeah you can use this word with many circumstances อ่าน read for me I don't really like reading that much I mean like I read textbooks because I need to but then like everyone needs to read textbook right but then like normally I don't really read nowadays เขียน write เขียน like you write a letter คุณเขียนหนังสือ you write something นอน sleep oh this is my favorite activity among all sleep นอน like you sleep you นอน like I love to sleep the most like you can use this word for taking a nap as well like a nap or like sleep at night you just say like นอน นั่ง sit is นั่ง like you're sitting ฉันนั่ง like you're sitting on a chair ฉันนั่งบนเก้าอี้ยืน stand we have sit you have stand like okay standing up ยืนขึ้นทำดู okay you do homework ฉันทำการบ้าน like I do some work like ฉันทำงาน like I work เดิน walk เดิน like you walk along the street ฉันเดินบนถนน yeah walking like for me I hate walking under the sun I don't know why I'm telling this yeah อยาก want you want something. You use this word often. In English, it might sound a bit rude. Like if you are saying like, oh, I want this, I want that. Okay, I want water. But in Thai, it's a normal word. You use it very often. Like, I want to drink water. ฉันอยากดื่มน้ำ Anything that you feel like wanting to do. เปิด open เปิด ฉันเปิดประตู ฉันเปิดประตู means I open a door. It can also mean turn on, like turn on the light. ฉันเปิดไฟ We can use it that way as well. ปิด close. So you have opened, and now you have closed. So close in Thai means ปิด like ปิด You close the window. ฉันปิดหน้าต่าง You close the door. ฉันปิดประตู Or like, you turn off the light. This is the light. หาย be lost. In Thai you said like ฉันทำของหาย like I really lost something, I can't find it. If you are too, then you use this word often like me. So yeah. ถาม ask. ฉันอยากถามคุณ meaning in English I want to ask you something like that. So do you want to ask me something? I guess not. รัก love รัก I love this word. I like this word a lot because I use it often to my friends, to my family, to my dog, my puppy, So when you want to say like I love you, you say like ฉันรักคุณ So if you're a girl, you want to be cuter, you say like รักนะ ฉันรักคุณนะ And for guys, you want to say back to the girl, you said ผมรักคุณครับ That's for guys. Girls will love that if you say that to her. ขาย sell. I sell stuff on the street. ฉันขายของบนถนน If you want to ask people, are you selling this? คุณขายอันนี้ไหม Like if you want to buy that. ชอบ like. I like sushi. I would say ฉันชอบกิน sushi. You can use this word to anything that you like. เกลียด hate. I hate hot weather. Ironically, yes, I'm from Thailand, but I hate hot weather so much. Now I'm sweating, like, I hate the heat. Okay, like, you hate hot weather, you say ฉันเกลียดอากาศร้อน ฉันเกลียดอากาศร้อน hate เกลียด ดู watch ฉันดูหนัง you watch movie, you watch TV, like ฉันดูทีวี like watch ซื้อ buy. Like if you like shopping like me, you use this word very, very often. ฉันชอบซื้อของ I like to buy things. I would recommend you to go to MBK. It is in the center of Bangkok. It's very famous shopping place for foreigners. You should visit that though. I love that. Like there are a lot of stuff there. And it's cheap. วาดรูป draw. Drawing in Thai we say วาดรูป วาดรูป วาด is the verb, but รูป means like pictures. For me, I love drawing. That's my hobby. I would say like I like drawing. ฉันชอบวาดรูป or I draw often. ฉันวาดรูปบ่อย Yeah. So what's your hobby anyway? เต้น dance. I like dancing. You can say ฉันชอบเต้นAny types of dancing, you can use this word like Thai dancing. Does it look like Thai dancing? It's done for today. Thank you for listening. Okay, so what is your favorite activity so far? What's your favorite word? Like for me, I love drawing, as I told before. ฉันชอบวาดรูป But if you are going to Thailand, you might love to go buying something. ซื้อของ or like walking along the street, like เดินตามถนน something like that. So what's your favorite activities? Okay, so we are done for today. Don't forget to subscribe our channels and we'll see you soon. Bye. Hello guys, welcome back. I'm Jay again. So today we are going to do top 10 phrases you never want to hear. Let's go. ก็บอกแล้ว I told you so ก็บอกแล้วใช่ปะ so it means I told you so right quite scary I know it's not polite so when you use it make sure that the person is very very close to you and they are willing to forgive you if you say that okay ขอบคุณที่สนใจสมัครงานกับเราแต่ตำแหน่งงานเต็มแล้ว Thank you for your resume however the position has been filled things that you expect to hear when you submit a CV or resume right I mean that's disappointing ขอโทษฉันลืม Sorry I forgot you can use it when you forgot something or you forgot to do something like if a person like your mother asked you to clean a house and you forgot to do it so you can say this to her like ขอโทษฉันลืม or ขอโทษผมลืม for guys คุณถูกไล่ออก you are fired คุณถูกไล่ออก luckily I have not had this experience luckily so behave well don't do something bad คุณมีผมขาว you have a gray hair it's not a good phrase that you want to hear คุณมีผมขาว ช่วงนี้อ้วนขึ้นหรือเปล่า have you gained weight recently ช่วงนี้อ้วนขึ้นหรือเปล่า local Thais I mean if you're foreigners maybe you won't be experiencing this but for Thai when they meet each other like let's say like after a while they meet each other again like they will comment about each other's appearance like have you gained weight are you getting fatter or are you getting like slimmer like I don't know why too it's just the way that we say things to each other without any bad intention วันนี้ไม่มีตังค์ I don't have your money today วันนี้ไม่มีตังค์ I don't encourage you to say this sentence because like if you borrow someone money you need to pay them back right I mean yeah you shouldn't say it at all you should borrow someone just return it as soon as possible เธอดีเกินไป it's not you it is me เธอดีเกินไป you need to find excuse so this is one perfect excuse to say so when you hear that you know that the person doesn't want to be with you already sorry if you hear that before but yeah at least they don't want to hurt your feelings so they choose this phrase that's a good part though เราน่าจะลองไปเจอใครใหม่ๆดูบ้าง we should see other people เราน่าจะลองไปเจอใครใหม่ๆดูบ้าง not the good feeling at all ขอยืมเงินหน่อย or ขอยืมตังค์หน่อย can I borrow your money ขอยืมตังค์หน่อย ขอยืมตังค์หน่อย or ขอยืมเงินหน่อย if they are like good friends of yours then it's fine but sometimes people just want to borrow you money but you don't want to okay finished thank you for today we're done I hope that no one will say these phrases to you anyway we have done 10 phrases you never want to hear and please don't forget to subscribe our channel see you next time